tell you a little story about my grandfather, Jim Peake. Approximately 50 years ago, he started a project of building a dollhouse, if you can call it that. It's not really a dollhouse, it's a replica house with lighting. And my grandfather had really big hands. So you can see the Christmas wreath in the window, so he has it set up for Christmas time. The front door, and the stained glass window on the top, and another wreath. And if you open the door, which I'll just open slightly, there'll be a staircase and you'll be able to go inside. Nice roofing. But we go around the back, this is where it gets interesting. We'll start at the front door. So there's the front door that you saw, the stairwell. This is the dining room. All the furniture he made handmade, and then he glued the bottles and different things onto the table. And you can see, I don't want to touch too much, but you can see that this door opens and this one opens. I don't want to knock things over because I have big hands. I don't know how he did it, but these doors actually will close. I'll close it over. That closes all the way. It's got chairs in there. And then the light fixture, it's a Tiffany light fixture, believe it or not. It's actually wired to turn on. And I'll show you that perhaps in a sec. And then on the book is the Bible and things. And now we're in the sitting room. Now get a load of this painting of this ship above the sofa. He did that by hand, and you almost have to use a magnifying glass to be able to paint that. But the detail on that alone, I'll get a little closer. That is a tiny painting that's about 2 inches long. And that's the big one over the sofa. And you'll notice all the walls have wallpaper. Well, back 50 years ago, that wallpaper for these were quite expensive. You come over, there's the fireplace and hearth with the Christmas cards because it's Christmas season. Again, notice the painting above the fireplace. This is only about 1 inch, and that'd be done with a magnifying glass. And I think you guys can even recognize that lighthouse if you're from PEI. The piano, the beautiful light fixture above, the Christmas tree lights up. So let's go pretend we went up the stairs. We come up the stairs, and then you go into the bathroom. Okay, it has a mirror, the vanity, soap, the bath mat on the tub, the old-fashioned mat around the toilet. We'll go into the study. Now the study, everything opens in the study too, but my hands are too big, so I don't really want to touch stuff. But hit the book on this chair. Let's take this. This is a book. You can see the book here, right? I don't know if that's going to focus with my camera. And that would go on the bookshelf. So I'm going to try to put it on the bookshelf here. But again, my hands are too big. There we go. So all those books, all these books, I'll show you on the shelf. They're all individual books. So you can take any of those books off. And the lamp and even the books on the table are actual books that you can kind of see with I guess I'll put that back on the table. Maybe he's reading that one. Not sure. I feel like the friendly giant here. The sewing machine. Go across into the master bedroom. Again, all the drawers would open, so most things. So this here would open. I'm just going to open it slightly, and then I'm going to close it there so you can see that it's closed. So I'm going to bring the thing in there. And the bureau, the baby by the bed, snoozing away. Even this thing opens at the end of the bed. Boop. And there's a little comforter in there. Little, you can see the bedspread. Everything about this house screams detail, the lighting. Now typically there's a little lighting system, the lights would work, but I accidentally hit something, so I knocked something loose, but the lights actually work. So all these lights that you're seeing, especially this one's a particularly beautiful one here in the sitting room, that beautiful chandelier, actually comes on. So this particular, I wouldn't call it a dollhouse, but a hobby house, is actually available for the right person. So if all you have to do is message me and say why it is you want it and what the purpose of it is, I'll actually take this to you and you can have this. It's not for a kid, I gotta tell you that. So if you're going to have it for a little girl or something, this is not the type of thing you'd want a child playing with, because there's lots of tiny little things that they could possibly choke on. But if you have, I don't know, a church group that has an area where you display stuff, this would be perfect for it, or some sort of museum. This has a lot of my grandfather's hard hours putting his time into this. This was his hobby. Everyone's got hobbies, I guess. But there's a lot of time and detail into this. So if you're into this sort of thing and you're the right owner for this, then I'm certain we can make things happen. Thanks.